What's going on, guys? Welcome to the live stream. It has been a little while since I have uploaded or done anything really live related on Driveway Demons. I've been real busy on content and a lot of other things. We're going to get started here. I want to show you guys some stuff. I want to talk about a few things, and I want to go over specs on, of course, the Raptor and the Raptor R, TRX, of that nature. So, welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for everybody stopping in. We're back at it now. I'm in a new studio, which has taken me quite some time. The quality for these live streams are going to be a lot better. And they're progressing to be even better every time now that I got a better studio. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell notification, and I'm going to explain something if you guys have not been on this channel in a while, or you haven't even seen me before and this is your first video, or maybe you just straight up forget what I've said in the past. I made a video about a year and a half ago, maybe closer to 2 years at this point, saying that the Raptor R, well, I didn't say it was a Raptor R, but saying that the Raptor was going to get a V8. Now, you may not remember that, but I told everybody, I said, hey, I've got a guy in Detroit that's been feeding me rumors, and a lot of them, like 80, 90% of them are true, is telling me he saw a bunch of engines, V8 engines, in the factory where they were making the new engines for the Raptor and you know, the GT500, and he was swearing up and down the V8 was returning to the Raptor. Now, I was ridiculed and criticized by a lot of people on that video that said there's no V8 ever coming back to the Raptor. That's what they were saying, that I was making stuff up. Now, here we are a year and a half later, and Ford has confirmed the Raptor R to be a V8. Like, what? Like, this is what I've been trying to tell you guys. Like, people tell me some things. I'm not an 8-ball. I mean, I can't sit here and shake myself up and read the future. People, like, tell me things. And not all of it is true, but a huge portion is true. And what I find funny about that is when I predicted the, based on the rumors I was told, the wide body Charger, everybody's like, there's no wide body coming. They're not doing the wide body Charger. Then they were calling it a Helifandante wide body Charger. Even my buddy Kevin, okay? Kevin Van Voort said there's no way it's coming. But you know what? You know what really happened? The wide body happened. And then everyone was saying, oh, we all knew it was going to happen. Sure you did. You can go back and watch all my old videos. I get criticized. Then when it happens, everybody knew it was coming. Whatever. Any case, that's just for anybody who's new here. I told you guys about the wide body Charger. Then I told you a red eye Charger was coming. I predicted that like almost a year before it ever was leaked. Same thing with the Raptor and the V8. So here we are. That's a backstory if you're new to the channel. If you're not new and you remember all the videos I've done, then you already know all of that. So I apologize. I had to put it all out there. Some new people did not know. Okay, so let's get into the Raptor. We're going to start off with the regular Raptor. Kind of a disappointment to some people, although the horsepower specs have not been released yet. I am going to anticipate more power than 450. I can't imagine Ford executives and development techs and just all these guys in R&D releasing the Raptor with the same exact power. I mean, they could very well do that. Ford's been known to milk the living dog shit out of their cars and their specs and their performance, making very minute changes. Although I do highly believe and anticipate this new Raptor, the V6, the twin turbo V6 version, is probably going to have a very conservative upgrade. I expect it to be around 500 horsepower, maybe 475, but you're going to get more power on the Raptor. It's not a failure. I think it's a smart move on Ford's part, and I'll tell you why. You don't necessarily need 1,000 horsepower when you're off-roading. Anybody who's been stuck in the sand knows too much power gets you stuck in the sand even more. There's a lot more to an off-road truck or SUV or vehicle in general than just mad power and torque. And I think that even 500 horsepower, the Raptor is a success. So we're going to get into a couple of little specs here and there on the Raptor. It's got a new rear suspension and some things that really, truly make it a stellar off-road Baja truck or off-road rock climber, depending on how you use it. I really wouldn't call it a rock climber, okay? I don't think Raptor is going to be climbing rocks like an FJ Cruiser is, or an off-road Range Rover. But in any case, it's not really necessarily meant for that. But this is not a video debating what it's capable of. We are talking about horsepower and specs. So the Raptor, the trombone exhaust, my cock says, the new Raptor is a very conservative off-road truck compared to the TRX, but I think it's going to be a success. The old Raptor, 450 horsepower, twin turbo, is a mid to high 14-second truck with a tuned proper setup. Deleting the cats, apparently you can get into the high 13s. The TRX is a mid 12-second truck. They're not even close. You tune the TRX properly, and you get a pulley on their E85, you're going to be talking like a mid 11-second pickup. The Raptor doesn't come close in the quarter mile at all. It will not, ever. I mean, even if you upgrade the turbos and increase boost and tune it, they're fast. They will never keep up with the TRX because realistically speaking, you can do a tune, E85 and a pulley on a Raptor, delete the cats, do an intake. I mean, you're going to be like 800 wheel, 900 wheel. A Raptor's not keeping up with that. Let's just be realistic here. It's not going to happen. You're talking about like a high 10, low 11-second pickup truck. The Raptor's just not doing it. I mean, you can get there, but the amount of mods you'll have to put in, the TRX can just do the same shit. It's going to be faster. It's got a V8. There's no replacement for displacement. That's the end of that discussion. It's not going to happen. So let's talk about the Raptor R. I appreciate that, Jovan. And Miles, Carter, Medina, Steve's Mustang 516, Daniel, Catherine, Miles, everybody in here. I appreciate you guys chatting. If you're in here and you're not saying nothing, go ahead and chat, talk with me. The Raptor R, here is the specs that I'm hearing. Raptor R is going to be a possible detuned GT500. So we're going to be looking at a Predator engine pushing out somewhere in the neighborhood of 730 horsepower. That is going to put the Raptor in a position to dominate the TRX in the quarter mile, dominate it in the 0 to 60, potentially, possibly beat it in off-road conditions, which I find highly unlikely in that circumstance or that regard. But also, I have people in Detroit that are saying that Ford might be upping the ante and maybe giving it a full 760 with some tweaks, where we may see a 770 plus horsepower Raptor R. That is very, very possible. Now, keep in mind, they may also, like I was just about to say it, Josiah. Sorry, I'm brain farting here. They may use a 6.8. It's very possible. There was also rumors there was a stroke 7.0. At this point, I don't know. But horsepower-wise, it's hard to tell what Ford really is doing. Rumors were coming out that it was going to be a 7.0 or a 6.8. It very well could be, which they can still finesse a blower onto, and they're going to be able to produce some serious power with that. At this point, it's more logical to use the GT500 engine, and that's what I'm hearing. So I've heard both sides of the rumors, although kind of leaning more towards the GT500. The rumor that I am hearing, though, that's going to be pretty much damn near a dead giveaway is that we're going to be in the mid 700s for power. I've been told it could be conservative from 730 all the way up to 760. What I think they're going to do is they're going to probably be in the 730 to 750 range. They could give us more, but you also have to understand that Dodge isn't necessarily going to lose this race because all they have to do is throw the red-eye engine in the TRX, and now we're at 797 horsepower, and that is a problem for Ford, a very big problem, because there's very low possibility that Ford's going to put 800 horsepower in the Raptor R. Although I've seen crazier things happen. At this point, I would say somewhere between 730, 750 is where we're going to be sitting at with the Raptor R. Although the frame and the integral structure of the Raptor, or excuse me, the TRX is definitely stronger than the Raptor at this point. I'm not going to get into any of that in this video. That'll be in the next video. However, from a power standpoint and torque and just quarter mile specs, we're probably looking somewhere in the neighborhood of the TRX still being the faster of the two trucks. if they really downright wanted to throw the red eye in there. I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, that's obviously possible. Dodge has been throwing the red eye in everything at this point. Hell, I wouldn't even be shocked if they throw it in the Pacifica or even the Durango. But let's just be realistic here for a minute. We got the 700 horsepower TRX 702. And then we've got the Raptor coming out at potentially 730, which is where I think it's going to be at. It's going to be 730, 750. Now, Ford very well could back down and make this a detuned, very detuned GT500 engine, or they can go with a separate engine, and it's only going to produce, what, 600 something horsepower? That's possible. Ford's done that before. Someone actually mentioned that in the comments on another video somewhere. I can't remember where I saw it. I do remember the comment saying Ford's done it before, and they could just release a 650 horsepower or 680 horsepower Raptor. I mean, at this point in time, who the hell knows what Ford's going to do for sure? But I'm telling you guys, I firmly believe that this Raptor R is going to come out with more power than the TRX, and it's going to be about 730, 750. That's what I'm being told, and that is what I believe, because the guy who's telling this is the guy who's told me everything about Dodge, and he's been right on pretty much everything. Let's go ahead and compare the interiors. This is what I'm talking about right here. Look at the interior of the Raptor, or excuse me, the TRX. The TRX is a much better interior than the Raptor. A lot better. I don't care anybody says the interior is stellar compared to the F-150. And I think that's where it's going to suffer. All right, let's go ahead and look at the Raptor interior. We're going to go back to back. This is not a Raptor, but there we go. Let's compare that right now. Okay, so we got the Raptor interior. Then we're going to go over to the TRX interior. I mean, they 100% are not neck and neck at all. Granted, it's like comparing apples to oranges. In this circumstance, it's like comparing a rotten apple to a mandarin orange. Or a Granny Smith apple to a mandarin orange. Apples to oranges, Granny Smith apple versus a mandarin orange. That's what we're looking at right now. And I'm dead serious. That's how I feel. I mean, I'm not saying the Raptor interior is bad, because it's not. It's a good interior. It's just that the TRX interior is not even in the same league. It's honestly like comparing a Ferrari interior to a Honda, a very low-end Honda or Kia. I mean, even Kia is doing pretty good these days. What would be the good example? Ferrari versus Daewoo? Ferrari versus GM Equinox? I mean, like, is that what we're comparing it to? Because that's what I would say. Generally speaking, that's what I would compare it. It is definitely a failed interior, a very failed interior. I'm hoping that they can like do something with the interior of the Raptor R. I really do. I just hope they can do something with this interior, because it's not bad. Let me clarify this for all the Ford people. It's not bad. It's just basic. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just an interior. It's okay. The TRX interior is stellar. Somebody needs to buy the guys over at Ram a lifetime supply of beer and up their pay and give them double vacation time every year for life. Like, those guys designed the nicest truck interior of all time. Like, period. Like, and I don't even own a TRX or a Ram. I own a GM. And the interior of my GM is better than Ford. But remember, I'm a car guy. I like all cars. I'm not biased. I'm telling you guys my honest opinion just based off what I see. And the TRX, and not just the TRX, the base model Ram 1500 has a better interior than the Raptor does. And that's my opinion, but it's going to go hand in hand with most people. I'm telling you guys, most people would say that the Ram base model 1500 has a better interior than the top model Raptor does. Most people would agree, unless you're a fanboy of Ford and don't speak the truth. I mean, truth is truth. Whether you like it or hate it, you can't say the sky is green just because you hate the color blue. That doesn't make any sense, and I understand people have certain opinions. But opinion aside, you can't possibly think that the Raptor has a better interior than TRX. You can't possibly think that. I mean, like I said, it's an arguable debate here, but on paper, it's a very hard opinion to try to speculate fact on or establish a motive of fact when you look at both interiors. It's very difficult to say that. It's very easy to say, you know what? Ram did a better job. The interior is better. And that's not making fun of Ford. It's just, it is what it is. I just want to clarify that. What's up, Winning Window Tints? Hey, get up with me, Winning. We got to get tint on the GT350 this week. Hit me up. Hit me up. You need to like message me on Instagram or something. Like, seriously, who wants to see Winning tint the GT350 this week? Like, let's do it. Let's get that car in there this week. Come on. I've been waiting for you guys to come into one of my videos so we could do this. We got to get the winning touch on the GT350. Email me. drivewaydemons@gmail.com. drivewaydemons@gmail.com. Email me right now. Let's get the GT350 in there this week. Let's do it. I got my Winning Window Tint hat right up there on the shelf. Hold on. Let me grab it. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Right there, guys. Winning Window Tint. Let's go. Right here. Come on. What are we waiting for? Let's do it. It needs 730 horsepower at least, which is what I heard is going to happen. Now, it doesn't mean it's for sure, but I heard 700s for sure and a V8 supercharged. Now, if they change the plan, it means they're really good at keeping a lid on things over there. And we all know that manufacturers aren't very good at keeping a lid on shit. So we can say it's pretty true. It is going to be another power war for sure, Amanda. Definitely another power war. If you guys haven't already, you got to be sure to check out my gaming channel, Joseph Corey, on YouTube and Twitch. I do live game streams. If you guys want to hang out with me when I'm not on Driveway Demons, that's exactly where you all want to be. It makes no sense for them to release the Raptor with 600 horsepower, and ain't no one going to buy that one. You're still going to have people that are going to buy it. Don't get me wrong, but it ain't going to go nowhere like it could. If the Raptor comes out with a 750 horsepower modified Predator engine, woo! The war is on, boys. The war is on. Like, I'm telling you, the war will be on like Donkey Kong. There is no way that I wouldn't be dancing around my studio right now in joy when Ford announces 750 or 740 horsepower Raptor. I'm going to be ecstatic. Like, I'm just going to be running around freaking out. Where is Chevy in this? Chevy is trying to keep up with Norway at this point. GM is very much trying to build electric vehicles. Things have been just crazy with the pandemic. I got a lot of stuff coming with the GT350. Electric cars are definitely going to be coming soon. I appreciate you stopping in, Chad and Chris and anybody else, Ruben, Mike, Amanda. If I haven't said your name throughout this entire video, I sincerely apologize. I find it to be my goal to talk to everybody in the live stream. So I really appreciate you guys stopping in. Thank you so much. We were going to see you guys on the next live stream, which is most likely going to be tomorrow. I also have an upload tomorrow or the next day. I went back to Free Old Tire Pros. We got a proper alignment on the GT350. I'm going to explain to you guys alignments, how they work. We're going up to Free Old Tire Pros. You guys are going to have that video up as well. I definitely don't want to talk about the vaccine on the video. Could get demonetized. But I would answer it otherwise, Mike. In any case, thanks so much for stopping in, guys. We'll see you guys on the next upload. What do you guys think of the Raptor R specs that have been leaked to me? You guys think 750, 730? Think they're going to go all out 770? Comment once this video goes live on the channel, or post to the channel, should I say. And we'll see you on the next upload. Share it with everyone. We'll see you on the other channel, Joseph Corey, when I'm not on this channel, playing games, hanging out, talking about stuff over there as well. We'll see you guys in the next stream, the next upload. Thanks so much for stopping in. Peace.